Why don't more infant formula companies use organic, grass-fed whole milk instead of skim? Why don't more infant formula companies use the latest breast milk science? Why don't more infant formula companies run their own clinical trials? Why don't more infant formula companies use more of the proteins found in breast milk? Why don't more infant formula companies have their own factories instead of outsourcing their manufacturing? We wondered the same thing. So we made ByHeart, an infant formula company on a mission to get a lot closer to the most superfood on the planet, breast milk. Our patented protein blend has more of the important and most abundant proteins actually found in breast milk. We're the first and only U.S.-made formula to use organic, grass-fed whole milk, not skim. We even conducted the largest clinical trial by a new infant formula company in a quarter century, with clinically proven benefits like easier digestion, less spit up, and softer poops versus a leading infant formula. And we make our own formula in the USA and our very own factories in Iowa, Oregon, and Pennsylvania. ByHeart, a better formula for formula. Learn more at byheart.com.
Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
Hey, sorry to interrupt your favorite podcast, but I'm here to tell you about Shrimp and Crits, an actual play podcast with a southern twist. My name is Ian, and I am the keeper for this show as we play Monster of the Week by Michael Sands. If you like the sound of swampy monster mayhem, gators gone shopping, and magical fairy mischief, you will be right at home in the remote panhandle town of Gullah, Florida, where spooky danger has begun to wash ashore. Shrimp and Crits is the story of Sarah Payne the Mundane.
All I'm asking for is answers. That's all I'm looking for, is the truth.
Ari Green the Searcher.
You know the proclamations of the Fae. I suggest you follow them from now on.
And Ray Ray, the most mundane monstrous you will ever meet.
Mr. Zeus, I'm a big fan. I knew you were real. And Ray Ray's just like bowing in front of this swan.
As they fumble their way through protecting their skeptical town from mysterious evils. We release new episodes every other Monday on the podcatcher of your choice. Hope to see you soon in sunny Gullah.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters. All right, so Janice comes up with this young boy. Yeah, I would say he's like a teenager.
I was about to say young man, but there's no way. I would say young man.
Okay. Oh yes.
There's a place you can go.
I'm trying to remember. Janice. Janice comes up in his robe and bottle of wine still with Finley.
Your name was Finley, right?
Yes.
Was there a particular reason why you were following me and not making yourself known? That seems a little suspicious.
Yeah. I'm just really curious onto what's going on here. I mean the archaeologists let me tag along on a lot of stuff and I helped them decipher some things even that I grew up knowing.
Is there anything in particular that you have found that we should know?
Oh, nothing crazy. Just trying to remember. You have like there was a gem missing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Looking at the tent I was in before, I see a lot of depictions of statues with a relief in the front of the head. Do you know the story behind that, or why there's so many different depictions of this?
I'm not quite sure, but
inside check. Are you kidding
there
me?
was.
Hold on. Oh, a 9.
Okay.
I'm going to say Victor's
you
also
can kinda-
very carefully paying attention. So I'm going to roll 1 too. Like Victor knows
Okay.
what was inside.
To assist.
Just in case.
Okay.
Where is it? No, I got a 10, so it'll be about the same, I'm assuming.
Okay, so both of you succeeded because he rolled a 5.
Okay.
Nice.
Yay!
You definitely can tell that he's trying to he's trying to hold something back. Like maybe he seems kind of scared.
Okay. Finley, are you sure you're telling us everything? I mean, Mr. Killatala here brought us all the way from Darkwell across the sea to find out what happened to these people, and anything you can tell us would be helpful.
Well, yeah, the gem was in that statue. They had gone into the room and I don't know, I looked away for a moment, and then next thing I know they were gone, and so was that gem.
Is there anything happened? A noise, a flash of lights, a sound?
There was a kind of rumbling sound, like maybe like stones sliding.
Was there do you know what time they went into the dig to with the gem? Like, was it during the day? Was it at night?
It was during the day.
Okay. Is anyone else besides the research team and Killatala been at the site before the team disappeared? Anybody else outside of the ordinary besides us?
Well, after you said before they disappeared?
Yeah, before they disappeared.
I had been down there, but I didn't touch anything.
Not what I asked. Was there anyone else that was here besides us and Mr. Killatala? Is it Killatala or Killatala?
Killatala.
Killatala. Besides us, Mr. Killatala, and the research team. Anyone else?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I mean, there is a curse on it.
A what?
There's a curse.
That's not the first time we've heard about this curse. Can you tell us exactly what this curse is supposed to do?
Well, it says on the writings inside the temple that if it's uncovered, if anybody enters, their life force would be drained and he would awaken.
Who's he?
It doesn't specify who he is.
Okay.
Imagine the Pharaoh, something along those lines.
I'm not versed with Pharaoh something along those lines. Is that a what kind of deity is that? What kind of what is that?
It's like a king,
like King Baby,
like ancient times.
You don't remember King Baby.
You don't remember King Baby.
Oh damn it, that's right. This oh shit.
It's just what they called their kings in here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like
a
an
long
adult
time ago.
ruler, not like a baby.
Not like a baby ruler. Okay, that makes more sense. It'd be very strange if there was a ruler that was also a baby. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Thank you. I guess.
I could go with you and show you. I probably know the inside of what's been uncovered so far than anybody else.
Aren't you worried about the curse?
I'm not, no. I mean, I said people believe there's a curse, but
So you don't believe in the curse?
no, not really. I mean, I'm kind of worried now that they're gone, but I mean, some of them I made friends with, and I want to help find them.
Okay. Well, that would explain your curiosity about us being here and their disappearance. I don't know if we're going to find any other information here outside of going into the chamber. Aleister, Victor, do you have any other thoughts?
Well, I'm not sure I'm quite caught up here. So let me get this straight. There's like some kind of gem or something that went missing, and so you started questioning a child to try and find out about it?
Well, the child was being suspicious.
I mean, they're children. Aren't they naturally suspicious?
He was working with the people who are missing, and he just told us that the curse said if you remove the gem, Pharaoh or whatever would come and eat your soul. And I went in there, and I saw the thing, and it didn't have a gem, and all 5 people disappeared.
Was your soul... Did you feel like your soul was eaten when you went in there?
I didn't step into the temple. I didn't feel anything unusual, but I wasn't about to risk it by myself, especially when I saw the footprints.
Not even for a biscuit?
Scoopy snack.
I'll hold up snack. I'll hold up like a little cookie.
Do you happen
It's
to
filled
have
with raspberry.
an ice cream bar covered in chocolate?
Oh, I wish I had that now.
That was
as me,
stupid.
Max, playing the game.
Mm-hmm. I apologize to everyone who understood my very bad joke.
I did not understand it.
Oh, you didn't?
I did not.
I don't understand it.
Oh,
I'm now
Klondike
wanting
bar.
one of those, like,
Klondike
bar.
What would you do?
Wow,
okay.
I'm dumb.
No,
So I was thinking the ones on the stick. The ones on the stick that's
Like
just...
the dilly bars?
Yeah, dilly bars, yeah.
No one asked what would you do for a dilly bar.
I really like dilly
But
bars.
you should ask people why they're drinking Martini and Rossi. That is for certain, because those people are crazy.
I got that.
And food tangent over.
Okay.
And Janice is like, well, I'll leave y'all to it. Let me know if you find anything. And he
I'm going to
starts
go back
pouring.
to drinking my Martini and Rossi.
He's drinking his wine.
Because it's Tuesday.
Because it's Tuesday. Because he said he would call me back, and he called me back.
Okay, that's enough Patton Oswalt.
All right. Yeah, I don't understand any of that.
Patton Oswalt bits.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm at a loss, and the only thing I can think of is, we got to go in there, curse or no curse.
Yeah, what's the worst?
Well,
thing
yes, I suppose that is probably the best place to investigate, is the place where people disappeared.
Yeah.
That's what they're paying us for.
Yeah, that's right. We're getting paid.
Yes.
Imagine if we did this job and didn't get paid. That'd be weird.
Well, then it wouldn't be a job.
Yeah. Or whether we did the job and just really didn't ask for any money. That'd be very strange.
We were just altruistic about it.
What a
even
weird
though
thought.
2/3 of us are completely self-centered. All right.
All right.
Aleister, real quick. Do you have anything in the way of dealing with or removing curses? Curses do exist. It's just I've never encountered one.
Well, I suppose that I have a way of inflicting a sort of curse on something.
Okay, well, that's... all right.
That's not surprising.
That's not surprising, but also, do you have anything in the way of removing a curse?
Well, the one that I inflict, I can just simply end.
Okay, but curses inflicted by other individuals, you had no way of removing or hindering that affliction.
Well, no, but it would stand to reason that they would be able to.
Yeah,
Let's
they
go.
could, I guess. I'm bored now.
They have this conversation 3 times a week.
I keep forgetting. It's like a curse.
All right. So what are y'all doing?
I go into the chamber.
Yeah.
All right.
All signs point to we need to check this chamber out more closely. I just didn't want to do it by myself.
Real quick, I forgot if I did this already, but did I cast the spell storing item on your butterfly sword? Excuse me.
No, you did not. You mentioned it and never did.
Okay.
I don't know if it counts.
Okay,
Or
so,
not butterfly sword.
or-
He uses his Dow now.
Yeah, do it.
Or
on the
does it have
down,
to
not
be
the
his butterfly sword? Does it have to be non-magical?
I'm looking that up right now.
Both of them are magical.
Yeah, because that would make
actually.
sense if it's...
Oh
yeah, they're both
touch
magical.
one simple or martial weapon or one item that is used as spellcasting focus. It doesn't say it can't be.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay,
that could
yeah.
still be magical then.
He uses his Dow now.
Okay, so
Mostly.
I will.
Down now, brown
You want to ask
cow.
for that because right now it's a chain and wrapped around my waist. You don't just reach for that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to reach for that. You're awake.
Well, if you don't tell me the
All
spell
right.
is there, I can't use it.
I only manipulate magical items on people when they're asleep.
I don't know. I like the
Oh,
I like
yeah.
the
Just
idea
the one
that
time.
I like the idea that he would do it to you like unbeknownst, and then just at some later point, he's just like, "Victor, cast a spell."
Yeah.
Like just to mess with you.
That's what
Yeah.
you guys do.
Yeah, just say these words. Like you say the words, it just happens. Like what? I can cast spells.
Before we go in, Victor, I want to try something new. Do you mind handing me your chain?
Sure. Victor will just take the chain off and hand it to him.
Okay. And then taking the chain, I'll do the predator thing where he uses the laser sight to heat up his blade, but I'm doing the same thing to the chain, but it won't grow red hot. It'll glow like bright yellow, and then it will slowly fade away. And then I'll hand that back to Victor.
Okay. What was that?
So next time you are in pain or injured, simply try to will yourself to heal your wounds, and you'll be able to cast a healing spell similar to the way I do, using the Tao. You can use it up to 10 times a day, and it takes a portion of my magical power to cast it. So you'll be able to basically do Cure Wounds at level 2, 10 times a day, and when you cast the spell, well, really, you wouldn't really worry about the spell modifier because Cure Wounds goes off. You would just need to add a +5 to it.
So Cure Wounds at level 2 + 5.
2. So, yep.
It's been so long since I cast a spell.
So
Without just willing
what's
it to happen. Let's see here.
Yeah, it would be 2d8 + 5.
2d8 plus
2d8
got it,
plus
okay.
5.
There we go.
Which is not a small amount of healing for free.
Yeah. And
But
It does take an action to
Oh, go
cast, though.
It does take an action to cast. That's what I was about to say.
is it only on self, or can he use it on other people too?
It just says that you can produce the spell's effect. It doesn't say that you can't cast it on other people.
Oh, well,
So
Victor does.
you would just have
magic
to
now.
touch the Tao to them.
Yeah,
You
so you
just
stab
touch,
people
yeah.
and you heal them.
I touch the down to them.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
turn
a dagger
into
of
chain and I
healing.
whip it over and just tap your ankle with it.
Just smack people.
I do like one d4 damage, and then I give you the heal.
You just whip at people like people whip people with a wet towel.
Yeah,
Whip them good.
God.
All
But
right.
I
you
must
might need
whip
that
it.
going into the unknown.
Thanks. That's really helpful.
Well, in case we're separated, I
I mean, your
think
chain's
how
still
weak I
5 foot
am.
reach. Like,
it would help.
it's more flavor than anything.
Victor is always up close in the fray,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
It
Yep.
only makes sense for you to have this.
Oh yeah,
this
yeah,
fallback.
for sure.
Victor's up close in the fray, and I don't want to be, so
Yeah.
heal yourself.
Victor up close
You
in
just
the fray.
taught
So
you just
don't
taught
have
Victor
to.
how to save a
Well-
life. So
I did. How to save a life. Okay.
Like, are
There
we
we
going to
go.
end with the musical references today?
Yeah, yeah. We
Where
gotta,
did we
we
go
gotta go.
wrong?
We gotta continue. We gotta continue. All right. So, all right, that happened. What are y'all doing?
We're going into the is it a chamber, antechamber? Would that be it?
no,
Be an
the temple.
antechamber? Temple?
Well, yeah, the antechamber would be like the room before it.
Yeah. We'll go
Yeah, so-
into the temple and see if there's anything like before we get to that room. Because I know
Okay.
Victor did a sweep before, but I mean, we could all go
Yeah.
and maybe we'll find
We'll
something.
go
that
to
he
the
didn't.
room I essentially stopped at. I didn't go in the temple by myself.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
we're taking
And
Shorty with us, Finley.
Finley, yeah, Finley's with you.
Okay.
Finley's like, here. This is where it says that it'll absorb your life force, and
I swallow your soul. I swallow your soul.
and he will awaken.
He will awaken.
Does it say that it'll just continue eating anyone's life force that goes in this temple?
It doesn't specify specifics like that. I don't know.
bad.
It's kind of
Going-
just written here as
No.
like a warning. Like, this is like a warning sign for those who enter.
Fine, very well. I'll go in.
All right, so you go in the temple.
Yes, Aleister will go in.
Nothing happens. Like,
Scared
you're just in the temple.
Well, it's been scientifically proven Aleister does not have a soul. Oh, okay. I will
Yeah, we'll follow.
follow.
follow him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, y'all are able to go in. Yeah, you're in this temple. All of you, including Finley, are inside of this temple.
All right. Am I seeing anything that I didn't notice before when I didn't walk in?
Yeah, so give me a perception check as you're just like walking around and inspecting things.
All of us?
Yeah.
17.
I imagine all of you were looking around.
11. Oh, wait. I could do the thingy. What'd you get?
Me? I
Steven?
got 17.
I will give you a flash of genius.
And
Ooh.
Aleister gets a
forgot I can do that.
21.
Okay.
So you will add 5 to that roll.
Okay, so I got a 22.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right, so Aleister got a 21, Victor got a 22,
Yes.
I got an 11.
11. Okay.
Not as good as my last
All
roll.
right, so Victor and Aleister, I guess y'all wouldn't be looking in the same place in the room.
I mean, I would say we probably spread out to kind of look more efficiently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Victor would have specifically gone and walked to places that he would not have been able to see before from the doorway. So towards the back of the room, maybe if the statue thingy was in the middle of the room,
Corners.
behind it, that kind of stuff. Corners, yeah.
Okay.
It's looking along the walls because the walls were mentioned about opening up by someone.
There was noise of like stone moving.
Yeah.
All right, so Victor, you see on one wall as you approach it, and it had looked like it had been brushed some, and you totally see like it looks like these people worshiping this very large pharaoh compared to them, but the pharaoh doesn't have a face. Like everybody else has a face, but this pharaoh doesn't have a face. And like in the carvings, it looks kind of more like his face is stars, like a night sky, like that. That's how it's depicted.
Okay.
Aleister, you actually find a cat statue.
Of course.
Well, like it should be.
Yeah, and there's it has gems in its eyes. But you notice that the gems, like it looks like there's some kind of like carving around the eye, like you could like it moves or something.
Aleister will try and manipulate that some with a mage hand.
Okay, so the eyes, when the mage hand touches it, it moves like it rotates inside of the socket of the eye, and it turns around, and the other side doesn't have gems on it. And as it turns around, y'all do, or actually Victor, you hear like a slight shift in the stone in front of you, and the pharaoh, that carving of the pharaoh, it now has a face, and it has that gem in the head again.
Like the gem just like materialized?
No, like the that carving or the painting in the wall.
I see.
Did it like
that
turn
starry
around as
face
well?
pharaoh? Yeah, it's like the face, like it. Turned around, and it has like the pharaoh, like an actual like human face with the gem, just like everything else has looked like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this engraving right here. This big guy, his face used to be stars, and it just turned around, and now it looks like that statue. Did anyone do anything?
Well, don't turn around.
Nope.
Huh?
He said, "Don't turn around."
What did I touch? What did I touch?
Well, I did find a cat statue over here, which is actually pretty good craftsmanship. I must say, it's a very good representation of a cat. But the eyes had some gems in them, and I noticed that the statue seemed to have a kind of mechanism where you could turn around the eyes, and well, I did.
Julian, you read their notes. Does any of this make sense to you?
Not really. I think we should let it be known if we're going to start touching things in this room, because clearly things will happen. So let's.
It's a cat statue. What's the worst that could happen?
An entire team of researchers would disappear.
Well, yes, but none of them were cats.
Yes, but now we're the researchers.
Yes, and you are not cats.
Okay.
Hey,
Aleister,
Finley.
You're
Does anything that just happened sound familiar to you from what you were working on them with? You were working with the researchers. Does any of that sound familiar?
You asked that, and it's just silent.
Okay. I'm going to turn around and look at Finley.
Okay, Finley's not in the room with y'all anymore.
Okay.
Did anyone see where Finley went?
Is the door still there?
Or the entranceway?
Yeah, like
Yeah, the
where
door's
we
still
came
there,
in.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the door's still there. It's still open, the entryway, yeah.
Did anyone see where Finley went?
No, but
No.
perhaps he went where the other researchers went. Maybe if I keep spinning these eyes, you'll go there too.
No. Don't do that.
I will say you weren't able to find anything out of the ordinary, Julian,
Okay.
but you had been paying attention to where Finley was,
Yeah.
but you had looked away looking at something else right before Victor had said something, and that whole conversation started, and you did look where you last saw Finley, and yeah, he's totally not there.
Can I check around the corner? Or just kind of walk out of the room a little bit and see if he like ran away or something, or see if like there's like Because I'm
footprints and
assuming
stuff.
is there sand in here, or is it just all polished like sandstone or something?
It's like dust. Like there's definitely dust in here.
Could I see if Finley walked off or walked away or something?
Okay, so you see all the footprint descriptions that I'd given to Victor before. You saw the 5 that came into the actual room. You saw as you were walking in, you did notice the one that Victor had made out. Like I'm imagining he probably told y'all as y'all were walking in.
Yeah.
Where it looked like the investigator, the lawman that was investigating it, had like started to come in, but quickly got out. He never even made it all the way in. And then you see your 3 footprints coming in, and you see Finley's footprints coming in, but other than the footprints that led off to the different areas that y'all were exploring inside of this temple, none of them backtracked and went out.
Okay, so looking at the footprints, it looks like Finley walked up to the door, and then nothing happened after that.
Well, he walked up to an area on the wall to the left as y'all came in. He was looking at some hieroglyphics over there, and his footprints end shortly before the wall.
Okay.
Do you
And you
see
can
him,
relay that
Julian?
information.
No, I don't see him. He just it's like he just disappeared. Is there anything on the ceiling? Is there any like
Finley's on the ceiling because his head's turned
well,
around.
I mean, I haven't. Yeah, it's like, is there
No.
anything up there? Is there any like carvings or anything on the ceiling?
No, it's pretty typical ceiling. It's kind of tall in this room. It's a little bit taller than the other rooms, but it's just a little bit more like intricate stonework. But nothing that stands out.
Maybe we should look at the hieroglyphics that he was looking at, just see if there is anything
We could, yeah,
particular.
Yeah. Maybe. I'll walk over to where Finley was at and see what he was looking at before he up and plumb disappeared.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything out of the ordinary on this wall.
What's on the wall?
There's there is a couple, like, I guess kind of like sconces or something like that in this area. There's so the hieroglyphics have it looks like this Pharaoh's troops were buried with him as well.
Okay, what do
Like
they look
his most faithful followers were buried inside of this tomb as well.
Okay.
That's not comforting.
Well, I mean, they liked their boss so much that they went to the grave with him. I don't know. Seems like a pretty cool dude.
No harm, no foul. Let's go home.
Yeah.
And again, like, they look different than like just the ordinary people that are on the pictures and everything with the hieroglyphics. Like they look, the way that they're depicted is like more powerful. Like they like radiate this energy kind of deal.
They look more prominent than other caricatures of other
They look
people.
more favored. Yeah.
Hello, Aleister here. So, this is somewhat interesting in that there is a cat statue, which kind of implies that this culture had maybe somewhat revered cats beforehand, which is actually really quite interesting. They kind of have the right idea, I suppose. I mean, maybe if more humans were to revere cats this way and build statues to us, we'd maybe be just a bit nicer to all of you. And, of course, not only is there a statue, but the statue apparently is the crux to everything. It made Finley disappear. It did a face on the wall that turned around, I think Victor had said. I don't know. That one sounds a little weirder, but it does seem to be a very important thing for this cat statue to be triggering all of this stuff. That all definitely makes sense. I'm sure that this is going to be a very nice adventure from here on. Just this cat statue seems like such a good indicator of how much I shall be respected and revered throughout this entire adventure. And anyway, all the music for this episode was written and produced by Marco Mazzei of Fallen Highway Studios, with additional music from Dark Fantasy Studios. You can find links to all of our social media and various podcatchers at our website, which is microphonesandmonsters.com or mikesandmonsters.com if you prefer. There are also links to our Patreon or our merch store, or fun little things like fan art, or links to other episodes or other productions that we're involved with. Thank you so much for listening in, and I hope you join us next time on Microphones and Monsters.